Good evening. We interrupt our regular programming to bring you this special presentation. My interview with Spidey will air next week. I want to tell you a story that is dear to my heart. When I first heard that Nick and Jody were getting married, the first thought that popped into my head was, I need to know more. The world needs to know more. I first met Jody and Nick a couple of years ago. What first struck me about them was their ability to make each other laugh. I thought they were a cute couple, but I knew there had to be more. So I delved into their past so I could tell you their story. For I am a storyteller, and stories I do tell. This is my journey, and this is my story about joy, friendship, and love. I thought I would begin my investigation with Jody. Jody was born to her beautiful mother Jackie in Prince George, BC. I hear the weather is quite spectacular. Later, they moved to Vancouver, home of the 2010 Olympics. I disagree with this. The rich have too much. This is where perhaps she picked up some of her edge. Mine might have been on the streets for those 2 years, but that's another story. While in Vancouver, Jody got a wonderful baby sister named Liz. Oh my. Breathtaking. Oh my goodness. What the hell was that? Anyway, Liz turned out to become a beautiful young lady. When Jody was 8, her mother moved them to what they call 100 Mile House, where they met Gary. Together, her mom and Gary made Carly, Jody's younger sister. The 3 sisters were then one. 100 Mile House. I am going to 100 Mile House. I wonder why it's called 100 Mile House. Maybe I'll find that in another story. That's way up north, I thought. I better go prepared. Maybe I should bring a survival kit. Never know. So with my supplies, I boarded the bus. It should have been a jet, but we're having problems with the recession. And I headed to my first interview. Thank you for speaking with me. Tell me, what did you know about Jody? What was she like?
Sure, okay. I'll tell you. First met Jody when she was 14 years old. She came in here to get her first tattoo. It was a butterfly on her right ankle. She was a sweet kid. Apparently she did really good in school. She was really into music and art. Kinda like me. She had her own styles, what they said. Apparently, she was voted most unique. And when she walked in, I'd say that would probably be the case. Last I heard, she was dating some guy from Abbotsford.
So, what you're telling me is you knew her well?
Oh yeah, it's not every day you tattoo a 14-year-old. But she was real mature for her age.
You mean like a woman in a girl's body?
Yeah, I guess.
100 Mile was an interesting town. I did more interviews, but someone lost the tapes. Ahem. I said I was sorry. Jeez. Anyway, I found out Jody worked 3 jobs through high school and saved all her money so she could move to Vancouver. I think deep down she knew her soulmate was there waiting for her. Could this be? Perhaps. Or could it be he was in Abbotsford, ripening and waiting for her to pick him? I made my way there to find out. So my background research yielded the following about Nick or Nicholas. He was born in Terrace, BC to his wonderful parents, Hattie and Frank. He was the second angel as his lovely sister Marcia touched down to earth before him. When Nick was 2, his mommy and papi moved them to Abbotsford. While in Abbotsford, they had the third angel, Natalie. The 3 angels were together at last. The Angelo means of angels. Little trivia for you. I went to find out how Nick sprouted to see if I could find out the secret ingredient added to his being, in which bonded Nick and Jody together. What better place to start than with someone who had an important role in his early development stages. Thank you for inviting me into your home, Mrs. Shintag. Tell me, how did you meet Nick?
The boy's mother hired me to take care of him and the girl.
I see. What was he like? Was he a cute kid?
Yeah, he was kind of a cute kid. For a kid, anyway. He didn't talk much, just sat on the couch by himself.
Is it true you made him sit on the couch while you made his sister stir sauce? Is it?
I thought I was here to tell you what he was like. Now listen. He was a very happy kid. Liked sports, soccer and basketball especially. Last I heard, he met some girl at a coffee shop where he worked. I think they fell in love, and I think they are gonna have a real nice, fun life together.
Thank you. Can I have my pen that I dropped down your couch? I will then be on my way.
It's mine now.
So a coffee shop. I remembered hearing about this place in Kits. Very busy, very expensive. I knew this was the last, but my most important interview of them all. I went and grabbed an espresso and spoke to the man who witnessed the beginning. Great place you have here. A little expensive, but great. You get what you pay for. It's not a Starbucks. I see. Anyway, tell me how it all began. Nick and Jody had a spark from the beginning. He won her over with the Michael Jackson. We knew it. We had it on the tape. Go on, I'm listening. Anyhow, he would dance for her behind the deli. They started passing the notes, and we abandoned them from visiting at the coffee bar. As my wife... Stupid fly. As my wife would say, gossip is a poison. And we didn't want them talking to each other and spreading it. How did you know that it was a match? That love was found? Eventually, we confronted them and admitted that they admitted that they were in love, and they were attached at the hip. From the moment they laid eyes on each other, we knew they were in love, and we knew they were gonna get married. My biggest regret is that I didn't charge them as, you know, they charged them as they found each other here, and well, they found each other in my establishment. Great. Well, thank you for your time. Wanna make me a panini? Get the hell out of here! Jeez, that is the least you could do after I let you be in my movie. Fine, come on, let's go. But you said we could get some gelato. We'll stop at Dairy Queen.